Here we have a problem in trigonometry. That is, we have to evaluate the expression we have over here. That is sine inverse of cosine pi over 3. Okay, in this problem, our first work is to evaluate the value of this cosine pi over 3. So cosine pi over 3 means it's 60 degree because we divide 180 degree by 3. So like when I evaluate this one, it becomes a cosine 60 degree from the unit circle or from trigonometric ratio table. So the value of cosine pi over 3 is just 1/2. Okay, now we have to evaluate this inverse trigonometric function, that is the inverse sine function of 1 over 2. And we have to remember the range of the inverse trigonometric sine function. So like for example, if I have like y equals to sine inverse of x, so then what can be the value of y? So since y equals to inverse sine function, so the range of y is the closed interval negative pi over 2 comma positive pi over 2, or it can also be written as an inequality, that is negative pi over 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to positive pi over 2. So the value of y can be from any can be any value from negative pi over 2 to positive pi over 2. So for this one also, so the evaluation, I mean the value we get for the sine inverse of 1 over 2 has to be can be any value from negative pi over 2 to positive pi over 2. Okay, now let me draw the two quadrants because this interval covers the fourth quadrant and the second quadrant. So negative pi over 2. So here we have positive pi over 2. Here we have 0. And we know that in the fourth quadrant sine is negative. This is first quadrant, sine is positive. So here do we have positive value or negative value? So we have a positive value, that is 1/2. So since it's a positive value and the angle measure we get for this sine inverse of 1 over 2 must be the first quadrant. So now using the unit circle or trigonometric ratio table, we have to find the angle measure for which the value of sine is 1/2. So clearly it's 30 degree or pi over 6. So that means when I take sine pi over 6, it is equal to 1/2. So this pi over 6 is in the first quadrant and also it is in this interval negative pi over 2 comma positive pi over 2. So the evaluation of this inverse sine of 1 over 2 is pi over 6. And also again I'm saying we have to make sure the angle measure what we got for this inverse sine function has to be in this interval negative pi over 2 comma positive pi over 2. So the evaluation of the given trigonometric expression is pi over 6.